don't know what you're doing there, but I had some real, I mean, I've been working on my C7 here the whole time, and it's like after you worked on the land, it's like got 90% corrected, and it's kind
I
of
was
popped.
wondering who I was feeling.
I'm like, what's going on over there? Because got some very good pops out, and it's like adjusting back to center. So
So we have a right ilium and right SI joint. His ilium needs to get pushed straight forward, not rotated, not anterior tilt, not posterior tilt, just sheared forward. It's face down. So Kevin's going to do this correction for me. Straight down toward the table on exhale, but you're going to have to put your hand on the left SI joint so we can rotate it the right side back. Facing the cradle's fine. So that correction was for C7. So now we have something else going on.
it's kind of like under my shoulder blade a little bit, under my left
Yeah.
leg.
So now we have a nose correction. It's a simple down on exhale. Down on exhale, just hold this. So just hold this frontal bone for me.
There. A long way down.
So weird. Yeah, that's way better. I like just eliminated what was going on under my shoulder blade.
Mm-hmm.
So the nose is, I call it the mohawk diaphragm. It splits the right and the left hemisphere of the brain. It attaches to the sphenoid.
Mm-hmm.
The nose attaches to the sphenoid. So we just had to pull it down so the sphenoid could move. And this look that you see on his face where he kind of looks spaced out, that's his brain going, what the fuck? That's also him realigning.
I'm like, right. I'm checking my tuning always.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's the tune in. So he's tuning into himself. He's realizing what's happening, but he's also tuning in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And this is what I love. They will literally start to move areas to see
that?
what's going
on. Oh yeah.
on.
Could you hear that, Joel?
I couldn't hear it.
When I stretched back, it just both these just were popped.
Both clavicles popped?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Typically, that's what most of the pain is in the back here. It's usually the clavicle or first rib that's off.
Mm. And you notice your weight is shifting slowly backwards a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like your head's coming back over your, because you have that tendency to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's what we were seeing on the camera. Was his head wasn't on his neck straight. So here's a situation where you just sit and wait because he's still reorganizing.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
And you don't rush. You don't rush it. You just let I'll show you when he's back.
Figured out like nah, ride this out. Something's happening here.
Right. This is one of my favorite moments. Is just sitting and waiting because you're just watching magic happen. But this is that whole realignment we were talking about. You could tell that.
Yeah, but I can, there's like a consciousness shifting. Like, so for me, I'm very, very aware of where my consciousness sits inside my head. And I, felt like I kind of sank back into my center more there. So that's away from my eye tunnel and away from my thought process and more into my being spot.
Your tone has shifted too. Have you heard that? Yeah. You've dropped down about 4 notes, and it's a fuller tone now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he just came out, so he looked Kevin in the eyes. That's what you wait for. You wait for that connection, and you don't rush that. You can't rush that. Otherwise, you're taking him away from what that beautiful he was just explaining. That's taking me from my head to my being. And you don't want to interrupt that process. Mm-hmm.
Now it feels like I've got pressure evenly right on that spot on both sides of my T1. But like the pain is gone. It just feels like something's kind of touching me right there. And that's.
So Steve, here's where you're seeing, this goes back to your question, Steve. We just made 2 physical corrections, and this is realigning him to spirit. So it can work that way too. Sometimes you can reconnect them energetically to spirit, and that will realign the physical. In this case, you saw the physical realign him to Sheldon. So it's always a two-way street. See, now he reconnected with me. Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
Yeah. Awesome, Sheldon.
So, David, this is why I think you should take the class.
Fuck yeah.